What's going on, guys? Haxer here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And as usual, I just want to say thank you for being here. Simple as that. Don't want to get too much more into it. Also, we're offered the Hunter again at the very beginning. We're not going to take it this time, though, because we literally just got done using it. But it's certainly interesting to see it literally twice in a row in the starting area, because you're not that likely to get a rare from the skull head guy. For this episode, I have the same things I've been talking about for the past few episodes planned. I want to do a Dash Genie run. I would like to do a a Cretan Bull run, though that would have certainly been a nice run to have when we did the oh, there's enemies down here. Holy shit, you kind of forget this after you skip it so many times. I think I'm going to start killing these enemies too, just for the money. Even though you don't get that much money from fighting random enemies and levels, it's still it's something, you know. I don't really like to do fight skips in these videos anymore, just because I want the money. Occasionally I'll do them just to show them off and like show how freaking sick they are, but I prefer to just have as much money as possible for run optimization. No shield. Like I said, Dash Genie, we did the Gravedigger run. I do have another Gravedigger run I want to do down the line, though, if I could get so lucky. That would be a Grim Reaper and Gravedigger run. I actually think that's like maybe the highest potential for damage in the entire game. If you get a really early Grim Reaper, and you can get Gravedigger and Macbeth, and gain a lot of damage percent, and use Gravedigger's Macbeths with Grim Reaper's damage, I think that is the highest potential for damage in the entire game. That's just my theory. I'm actually not sure if it's true or not, but there is a werewolf. We used him too recently to actually want to bring him again. Mana Golem, absolutely pass. Giga pass, Omega pass, no thank you. With Mana Golem, you like literally need to excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. You need to have an enemy standing literally dead center in the middle of the enemy for it to actually do enough damage to really do anything. I guess I'll take a rejuvenation route just in case we're offered the Harpy early, because I do still have a Harpy run I want to bring to this channel. I need to show how that run works. I really do. It's like something I desperately want to show people, because it's probably one of the hardest things you can do in all of Skul is to get a Harpy win, and I really want to show it off. I managed to do it on my own while not recording, but what good is that, right? Like, you know, you have to see it to believe it. So that's my goal. That's one of the runs I want to do as well. There's quite a few runs on the agenda. The Genie Dash run as well. Yeah, there's a lot on the agenda, and obviously anything can happen in Skul. I can find any amount of skulls or items along the way that change the course of the run. So let's see what has in store. Oh my god, really? Oh yeah, someone also requested a Poison Mummy run. Has been a little bit since we brought the Mummy. Let's bring it along for now. Mummy is one of my favorite skulls to play with, although a Poison Mummy run might actually be a bit of a problem, because personally, well, first of all, it is just a given. It's like confirmed that Mummy has a really bad glitch attached to it in 1.5, where occasionally at Legendary, you'll get something that causes you to pick up ammo crates as they're falling out of the sky. And that is extremely bad. And it's not there always. The only times I've ever had it happen are on a Poison Mummy run specifically. So that could end up putting a bit of a kink in the run possibility for such a run like that. But at the same time, I do want to do that. I need to do a poison run. I literally still to this day, after all of these videos I've done in 1.5, do not have a poison run on the channel yet, and I really want to. So that's a possibility for this run. I'm not saying we're gonna stick to these skulls we're on right now. We might not. I don't want to say probably won't, but we might not. But it's a start. Also, I kind of want to do a brawl run. That's something I've been wanting to do as well. Also, I did hatch on one of my runs an idea for a ghoul relic run. You know, we got a lot of opportunities. We got a lot of build potential. One thing I shouldn't be doing, though, is using this mummy until we get it to unique. Because unique, rare mummy, the base mummy you pick up, is so bad. It's actually nearly unusable. I don't get why they made rare mummy so awful, but they did. And we really should not be using it. But the bomb ability we have is pretty good. But the problem is it has a really high cooldown for what it is, so it really doesn't feel good to use it. Okay, what are we offered here? There's Face Bug, which is a good take. That's not good. That's not good. That's good. That's pretty good. We'll take it. And we'll also take the Face Bug. Can't go wrong with Face Bug. He's our pal. He's our friend. Face Bug knows what's up, you know? He's there for you. And we need to be there for him too, which means never miss as much as possible with Face Bug, because when you miss with Face Bug, he gets so sad. And that is not good. Who wants to see a sad Face Bug? Not me. Oh my god, Rare Mummy, please, bro. You gotta step it up, Rare Mummy. You just gotta. Like, it's kind of, quite frankly, pathetic. I'm sorry, it is. It just is. Oh! Okay, we're stuck here for a moment. Pretty quick Act 1, though, I would say, all things considered. Stone Monkey, unfortunately, just a skull I use pretty frequently. I used it too recently to really consider bringing it, but I am a fan of bringing Monkey along for runs. Not because I think Monkey is like some like god tier skull or anything, just because I think it's better than people give it credit. And I kind of like to show people things that they maybe haven't considered before in skulls, so bringing a Monkey along is always fun because it allows me to show something new to players that they might not have considered previously. We're definitely going to upgrade this mummy, so I think that pretty much solidifies that we're on a mummy run here. Once I take skull shards, like if I turn a rare into a unique, that usually means I'm keeping it. So I guess we're on a mummy run, but like, oh my god, that was like the worst Face Bug of all time, dude. We failed Face Bug so hard there. Oh my god, that was pathetic. I'm so sorry, Face Bug. We'll do you right this time, buddy. I'm sorry. See, now he's happy. He's in a good mood now, but I don't blame him for being upset with that last throw, dude. Fucking airball all the way. Even with the Face Bug, though, we are still... It's slow going with this Yggdrasil. We're just not that strong right now, but we'll get there. It's only the Act 1, so, you know, it doesn't matter what's happening in Act 1. Act 1 is pretty meaningless overall for a run. You can be as weak as humanly possible and still not struggle with it because it's just too easy. That's why hard mode's gonna make things better. Anyone else hyped for hard mode? I sure am. Oh! Okay, we absorbed that with our shield, so we didn't actually take any damage there. That's like the rare time where Yggdrasil actually threatened me with a little bit of damage, but we got through it. And that was very slow going, even though when we got in here, I was like, damn, this was a decent and quick, easy Act 1, but turned out to actually be pretty slow. Wow, we can really activate charges on this, like, easily. So, you can't increase your attack speed with Mummy, but we can do that. Let's see if this works. And then swap out and have really high attack speed. That does work, but... Oh, no. The Mummy, not the Thief. The Thief is just along for the ride right now. I don't think I'm going to keep it. Could happen, but most likely won't. Also, we got the knife skill, which I'm a little bit iffy on. Knife skill can be really good on a very specific kind of run, but we're not on that run yet. We could build towards it, though, because I did say I want to try and maybe do a poison build. It would be very good on a poison build, which if we can build that... Ooh, okay, we almost got hit with that. Thankfully, I managed to stop it. If I can manage to show you the run I'm talking about, then I'll start getting into what I'm talking about here. But in the meantime, this knife skill is not going to be that good. Really just kind of probably the worst mummy ability outside of hyper specific. Oh yeah, we don't take damage from traps. We don't have to dodge these fireballs at all. Lucky me. There is a Frost Skull that is a very strange pairing. I couldn't imagine bringing Frost Skull and Mummy along together under normal circumstances. If I'm not trying to purposely make the run hard, that seems like a match made in hell. They don't really complement each other that well. Ideally, I'll have a speed skull to complement this mummy, but we'll see what happens. I'm willing to make compromises depending on what RNG the run gives me. And there are good compromises to be made, like, you know, what if we get like Bone of Courage and a Power Skull? That could be good. That could be excellent, actually. We're most likely getting the shop after this room, so hopefully the headless NPC has a decent offering for me. But I'm guessing you won't, so looks like we're getting a little hosed right now on skull rooms. But that's, you know, it's Skul the Hero Slayer, so I'm used to it. We'll be completely fine. Although this room fucking blows with these 2 skulls. Oh god, the lag, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. We gotta kill some of these guys now. Yesterday, even. They must die. Okay. That seems to be like all of them. God, that was not fun. Alright, what do we got? Give me something good. Anything. I will definitely take the thief armor. Because that could build me towards another mummy run I'm very interested in building. I've been talking about it for a while. If you watched my first mummy video, you saw me mentioning it a little bit. It's called the meme projectile build. And it is a bit of a meme, but it is a fun meme. It's funny, too. So that would be very fun to show off on the channel. I've done it in single player. It does work. There are 2 skulls in particular I would want for that. So hopefully we can find them. Please, ma'am, if you could just relax. I didn't call her sir this time. I have this bad habit of, because I always say, please, sir. It doesn't matter who I'm dealing with, whether they're male or female, I'll just be like, hey, sir. But that time I got it right. Good on me. I'm learning. I'm growing. Let's see if we can get ourselves a decent weapon. Actually, no, you know what? Let's use Thief with this room. The Thief's armor has really powered up the run quite a bit. We are now actually able to deal with hordes, which means we can use our mummy pretty effectively. Thieves armor is like one of those items that I feel like for some reason, because it doesn't have like, I know everyone knows it's good, but I don't think people recognize it for how good it actually is. Like people will be like, you know, like people, when they're saying like what enables like Hunter to be good, like gunpowder sword and invisible knife will be on that list, but for some reason thief armor won't be, and I do not get that, because thieves armor is just like, it's like one of the premier crit items, on the same level in my opinion of well, maybe one little itty bitty level removed. I would to be fair, it's very close to the usefulness of like gunpowder sword or invisible knife. It's so good. I love it. And there's some poison. I'll take it. It's a start towards our poison run. Now our basics have a chance to apply it. I'm not going to upgrade the thief. Not yet. I'm going to hold off on doing that until I feel like we'll be set down the path to have to take the thief. Not that saying have to take the thief is a little unfair. I'm not against taking the thief. I do enjoy playing thief. But it's not what I had in mind for this run. I would really like to see a warlock. I would like to see a hunter, though I did use hunter in the last video, so probably not as much hunter. Probably just like warlock. A warlock? Okay. Could have been. If it was, that I would have been very happy. That would have set me down the meme projectile build. But I also want King Dwarf, which we haven't seen yet, and we're running out of time to see it, at least easily. We can still see it in later acts, but the odds of that happening are so low. But now we do have some use for, if we do end up going the poison direction, we have some use for skill spam with the knife. So the knife now suddenly becomes a little bit better. And this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, because poison applies to enemies on skill activation, and the more we activate our skills, the more we can apply poison. And the knife is extremely low cooldown, so you can apply a lot of poison with a skill like this. And if I can get mana cycle going, it kind of gets out of control. I've done a knife mummy build since 1.5 dropped, and it was actually shockingly better than you'd think. Because it's not like people really have a high opinion on the knife. I would say most people think it's dog shit. And fair enough, it's not incredible. It's now it's actually usable, whereas in the past I would say it's not usable. Also, we did all of that without even going up here and killing one of these bozos. Not something I do very often, but I was kind of distracted down there, so I didn't really think about coming up here and killing them. Okay, actually, no. Okay, why'd I swap? This is another skull that can do the beam projectile. Let's do it. It's Alchemist's time to shine on a run that has literally nothing to do with the Alchemist's mechanics. If we go down the beam projectile build from here, we're bringing the Alchemist along and not even using the way it's intended to be used, which is really, really fucking funny. That's hilarious. Poor Alchemist. We're gonna refresh one more time. That's okay. This is actually a really good mana bone. Oh wait, okay, never mind. We have the disposable syringe here, which is way more important for our run than that. We will get rid of this. That gives me heirloom. This could go, right? Yeah, we're not using this. We're not building towards anything even close to having to do with that. So we'll hold on to this stuff for now. Keep the heirloom. That's at least useful. Though we can't heal at this shop, so hopefully we're going to be okay. Oh, wait. Actually, this is an excellent niche use case of Mummy in particular. Mummy is immune to trap damage, so rooms like this, you can literally just swap the Mummy and it's a free item. Completely. Like, literally no strings attached. It's just free. And the same goes with the Sphinx Quintessence. If you have that, these are also free rooms. You just get a free item without even having to worry about any damage taken at all. We can just stroll away on up. Very interesting use case for Mummy, and especially Sphinx, because at least Mummy has like usefulness sometimes. Well, actually, Mummy is an excellent skull, but at least Mummy has usefulness outside of specifically stuff like this. But you can use Sphinx for stuff like this, which is normally a pretty useless quintessence. Thank God they didn't insta aggro, because I wanted a sip of tea so badly there. And I was able to do it because they didn't instantly aggro against me. Thank you, game mechanics, for allowing me to enjoy even a little bit of tea. Also, more rooms, man. We're getting lots of rooms. I am loving this. This means we have a really good chance of getting 2 legendary skulls this run. As you can see here, we got some projectile spam going, though not as much as I'd like. The real goal of a run like this is to get After Image, King Dwarf, Thieves Armor, which we already have, and use the natural projectiles attached to like skulls like Mummy, skulls like Alchemist, skulls like Warlock, and just have projectiles flying everywhere on the screen. And that is, I guess, the build path we're going down. Maybe also a mixture of that and poison. So this is going to be an interesting run, to say the least. Very weird run that we're potentially going down here. We'll see. I might hold off on upgrading the Alchemist until the Act 3 Adventurer fight is over, just to see if I can get a Warlock. I'd much rather have Warlock than Alchemist. But if I'm forced to take the Alchemist, it's gonna be fine, because Alchemist is good. It's a strong skull. It just is not the most fun skull to use, so therefore I am not exactly keen on Alchemist on this run, but we'll do it, you know? We're willing to make compromises. It's not a big deal or nothing. Also, damn, she was stuck in that animation for a while, huh? I thought she was about to summon another one. Oh shit, she's almost dead. There you go. Jeez, man, we actually did quite a bit of damage. Easy first Leona, though now we have to fight a full health second phase Leona sister, which is not ideal, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. As you can see, we're already doing quite a bit of damage. Let's get Facebook back on. Okay, never mind. My face bugs are dog shit, okay? What can I say? Get another Facebook. Damn, dude, we are owning this Leona sister. She doesn't stand a fucking chance. I wonder if Face Bug amplifies poison damage. That's actually a really good question. I don't know. If you didn't know, poison, it becomes stronger or weaker depending on your damage percent. So, amplification, like what Facebook does, should work on poison as well, but I'm not sure about that. Could be complicated, strange interactions going on there that kind of stop that from happening. What do we got? Oh, there it is! There it is! Ask and ye shall receive, baby. Holy shit. Okay, we are now on the meme projectile build. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. We got projectiles coming out everywhere. Also, please get out of my fucking way. Thank you. They are flying all over the place. It's especially funny with Mummy without a weapon, because Mummy without a weapon can like the faster you click, the faster it attacks. So I'll show that off coming up. By the way, this is completely a meme build, okay? It does work. Okay, I did not think about picking that weapon up as much as I should have, because I want to show off the really fast attack speed projectiles. This is a bit of a meme build. I'm not saying it's good, but it functions and it's funny. That's what matters the most. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Look at this shit. We're on the build, baby. We're on the build. Still gonna upgrade to legendary mummy though, because it's still better with weapons. But like, this is gonna be very funny whenever I don't have a weapon and I can just do this and spam projectiles like crazy. There we go. But this is like the carpal tunnel build too. This is like you know, if you ever wanted to experience carpal tunnel simulator, just play a meme projectile build and, you know, have at it. This is not something I recommend doing very often. Warlock? Nope. We're running out of time. I will upgrade the Alchemist and just be okay with Alchemist. Like, not trying to diss Alchemist too hard. The reason I am not keen on using Alchemist is just because I think it's not the most fun skull. However, it's not a weak skull by any stretch, even though that was not a good demonstration of Alchemist's power, because we almost allowed the... And also, this is not how you're supposed to play Alchemist, too, to be completely fair to Alchemist. This is a very strange, weird Haxa tier build I'm building here around my Alchemist. Okay, we wouldn't take Fulgent Dawn regardless, so not interested. This could be good, though. It does have Mana Cycle on it. I'm very interested in Mana Cycle. Oh, let's get rid of this, actually. Do we still have Heirloom? We do. Shit, stop. Game, please. We'll get rid of this in that case. We are looking for, well, we got most of the items we want here in terms of our projectile. We could use, like, tactics. We could use some damage scaling here, especially courage. That's Fairy Tale, not interested. How much money do we get off of a insignia? Like 40, 45 or something like that. It's not a lot. It's not really worth it. This could stand to go, though. This is not helping me. Soar is not really a thing we're doing on this build. So actually, I'll sell this and buy the insignia just so we can have some money generation going. Going to take some item rooms going up here. Oh, what do we got? This could be dangerous because we are at a pretty low amount of HP. It has to be... Oh, that's actually a very good upgrade for this build. I have to take it. Because we're going to be using our basics a lot. So it just makes sense. I think these are immune to status. Oh god, okay, I'm in over my head here. Oh my god, okay, I need to get my bearings. We are fumbling the ball. Okay, let's go. Man, I am not making a good use case for Mummy here, am I? Like, I mean, Alchemist. Like, I was like, Alchemist is like a usable skull, and now I'm like fucking absolutely floundering with it. If only these were counted as trap damage, dude. Mummy would be so excellent in this room. Okay, we have to be very careful not to lose our life against the adventurers coming up. It's a bit going to be very dangerous. Very touch and go. Thankfully, we have Heirloom kind of picking up some slack for me, but we took quite a bit there. More than I would have liked to have. But now we got a huge upgrade. We got the Black Steel Daggers. This is a basic attack heavy run that really utilizes crit quite a bit. So, yeah, very good upgrade for us. I probably am going to go down into the pit, honestly. I want the money. God, dude, you fucking Alchemist. Stop making me, like, have to, like, add caveats to your usefulness. Just be useful. Forehead. Just be fucking useful. Okay, let's not kill him yet. Let's go down to the pit. Oh, yeah, it's trap damage. We don't have to worry about the the big spheres. Nice. I still think I'm going to end up making this a poison build, even though it's probably not a good idea to do it. You know what? We're on a bit of a struggle run, you know? The nice little struggle runs I enjoy so much. Here's one of them. Because this is not going to be a powerful build. I don't foresee that happening, at least. Give me Warlock. If you can give me Warlock, that might change things. If we can get Warlock, that would be very good. The game, you should want me to be strong game, so just give me Warlock and call it a day, man. Have a lot of fun on our Warlock run. Also, King Dwarf obviously would be excellent. But maybe we could just be happy with Facebook, because the damage amplification from Facebook is going to help our damage issue a little bit. As you can see, it's not exactly good right now, but we still have yet to get tactics or any kind of damage scaling. Also, wow, that really just exemplifies how bad our damage is right now, because we couldn't break those fucking tubes. Okay, well that's probably gonna be rip skis for a Warlock. We're just gonna have to go with what we have here. Nasty set of adventurers. Anytime you see the warrior, things can get pretty gross. I think we'll try and quickly take out the mage here. Shouldn't be too hard. She's almost dead already. There we go. Okay, I would say that from here the adventurer fight's gonna be pretty easy. Just have to be careful not to take damage. But getting rid of that easy, quick third adventure, always good. Because now it's Act 2, basically. And the Act 2 adventures are very easy, so. Good fight, adventurers. You scared me there for a moment, but turns out you're just not that hard, so. Hate to say it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're nothing special. Okay, that is courage. And the thing is we also have a bit of ability spam going here as well. So I am very in fact, I am going to take the gravity generator. It just makes sense. Which, of course, means we have to get rid of something. And all of these items are things I like. But I think I'll just get rid of the insignia. I don't think it's that good. It's probably the weakest thing we have. And that's just going to be an alchemist, I suppose. We'll just take the alchemist and run with it. I don't think I want stun, though. I think I would much rather have, like, arson flask or something. Whatever it's... I don't actually know what it's called. It's not called arson flask. And now we're at legendary mummy, which means way more weapon options. So our weapons just got very strong. But also, this is where the glitch comes into play. So if we get the glitch, it's going to start here. But I personally, and this is just a guess, I could be proven wrong in this video, I believe it's attached to Fatal Sword. Fatal Sword is the poison sword that, also, if you never knew, this is actually a fight skip. I never showed this in my video. If you're a speedrunner and you watch my videos, keep this in mind. It's kind of hard to do. I don't think you can actually do it with a werewolf. But if you just clip... Okay, see, it's that tight of a window. It's like literally like a pixel wide. You can also beast sleep up with werewolf too. So if you're on a beast sleep hunt run, you can actually skip those fights. It's very it does save time. Just, you know, be careful not to waste too much time trying to do it. A little bit of a tangent for most people, but I do like to give pro tips as well from time to time in speedrunners. I do speed this game sometimes, and I like discovering things and helping people find out ways to make their speedruns quicker and easier. So, you know, very niche, but if you're a speedrunner watching this, there you go, you're welcome. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's always good to run past the enemies in this map and take out the alchemist, because it stops these things from coming down. But I guess we don't have to worry about it because we're alchemist and those are trap damage, so they can't actually hurt me. But it's a force of habit. Let's just projectile spam like crazy here. Our damage is starting to fall off pretty hard though, and once we get to Act 4, it's really going to fall off. So from here, we need to find a way to scale our damage in a reasonable manner. We have tactics and courage on, we have at least tactics and courage 1 right now. So we can scale our damage pretty effectively from here. Also, I think the glitch is happening. I did not pick up that weapon there. Which, if that's the case, it's really unfortunate. Our mummy is going to be much worse from here on out. Not unusable. You can still use it, especially on a build like this where we're not reliant on having a specific weapon. But it's a really debilitating glitch for mummy. It really fucks things up. Also, that is Hidden Blade 4. I am really tempted to take this. Completely, full disclosure, I'm tempted. Could get rid of this, but I do want the money. But what else can I get rid of? You know what? I think I have to pass. The more I think about it, I think it just makes sense. Like, I can't think of any... like, I'd have to swap off of poison, which I don't want to do. This is the person's run request. I want to fulfill that. So, oh, there's some... This is really good poison. Like, extremely good poison. I could swap off of this because at this point we don't need it, but I think I'm just going to get rid of my treasure. Though I suppose... Yeah, I'll just leave it on the ground. Okay, that's poison 4. There we go. And this is a really good poison item too. So we actually can get rid of this confidently now. We're getting damage percent from that. And now we have poison 4, which is good, but we don't really have the damage to make it excellent. But at the same time, we're going to get 60% whenever we swap out. So it's something. The run is now starting to gain a little bit of traction. Though it is still a bit of a meme. Also, sorry for pausing there. I don't normally do that. Oh, also, this is like one of the worst things about Alchemist is it swaps like your skill slot locations when you get from rare to unique, and it like puts your flask on the second skill key, even though it starts out on the first skill key, and it like always throws me off. So I always manually go into to Alchemist and fix it. As you can see, the poison heart here spreads poison to other enemies. It's very, very strong. If you ever discounted poison heart or corrupted heart like I did, because it's an on damage effect, change your mind, because it is very good. Also, we are absolutely taking this. It's going to scale our magic damage, which is also important. So now we actually have to get rid of something good. I think it has to be... could be this, could be either one of these. I think I'm going to get rid of... I don't see myself getting courage, but I am about to get tactic, so I think I'm going to get rid of... But then again, my weapon damage is way more important. Like, my physical damage is more important than my magic. I'll just get rid of that. Right. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. It kind of sucks, but I think it makes the most sense. Do we have Heirloom 4? No, we have Heirloom 3. Which is fine. Heirloom 4 is not really worth it, but Heirloom 2 is obviously a very cool inscription. As you can see, we're not really struggling with rooms currently, though things will change once we get to Act 4. Our damage is going to fall off a cliff. And also, whenever we're not critting, we certainly do struggle. It really all depends on the crits. But we can apply poison very easily now. Man, I should have not gotten rid of a mana generator the more I think about it, because our poison damage scales off our physical damage. So right now our poison damage sucks. It's pretty much negligible. And it's going to be much harder to build towards courage now that I got rid of that. So that was probably a mistake. I was kind of just thinking about our skills. Like, our skills are pretty much... Like, even though the knife skill is a physical skill, the damage it does doesn't matter. It's all about the effects you can proc off of it. So I would say we're more of a skill-based magic run and a basic attack physical run, which is a very strange thing to say, but this is Skul the Hero Slayer 1.5, so that is definitely a run build option in the new Skul the Hero Slayer. I don't think we're going to struggle with that Chimera too much. I have to be careful about Mummy being out, because Mummy's dash is dog shit, and I have to be careful about getting caught under a poison pillar, but I still don't think we're going to struggle. I want to use... Oh shit, I Facebooked like a fucking frame too early and we missed it, bro. That sucks. Oh. Okay, I missed with my first big rocket, but that's fine. Okay, let's get our Facebook out. Start really rocking this fool. This corrupted goddess fool. Give me a weapon, give me a Facebook, and go in. Yeah, we're actually doing decent damage. Way more decent damage than I thought we would be. That Chimera fight is like a damage sponge, and it kind of tests your run's damage at the point you reach her. And we're actually doing quite a bit, so I'm feeling a little more confident than I was, though I still think we're going to struggle in Act 4. I think a large part of our damage is coming from the amplification from Facebook. So we'll see what happens moving on. This would have been a great opportunity to get... Ooh. I don't think so, right? What would we get rid of? There's not a lot. Like, we're pretty set on these items. It's going to be hard from here to decide items to get rid of, even though this is a good item for this run. Heirloom 4 is interesting to say. It's interesting at the very least, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't think it's worth getting rid of like this, which is... In terms of the items I have, I think this is kind of on the chopping block. Kind of, though not really. I want Mana Cycle 2. Excuse me, I just wanted to drink some tea. If I get offered the wheel, I'll probably take the wheel and get rid of, like, maybe this. Though, good lord, that is, like, not a pleasant thought to get rid of my Black Steel Daggers. I love Black Steel Daggers, like everyone else. I think that's probably one of the most universally loved items in all of Skul. If not the most universally loved item, because you can bring it on any run. It's just good. Oh, dude, we're actually doing decent damage. I am shocked. Like, actually just shocked. It is the meme projectile build. I was not expecting to actually be able to hold my own at this point in the game. But I think poison and meme projectile is maybe a little bit better than I thought it would be. It's a little bit of a match made in heaven. Because we're just constantly having basic attacks flying everywhere. I just think maybe it's actually decently strong. Actually good legendary showing up when we want it to. So now we only need one more skull room, and we are done with our skulls. Not a dickhead legendary. Dickhead legendaries happen way too often. If you're new to the channel and wondering what I mean when I say dickhead legendary, it's just like what I call legendary skulls that show up when you're at like 99 skull shards and you're trying to get your legendary, and then, you know, any amount of rooms before that point, legendary could have shown up and been great, but it decides to show up at the exact last moment and just be annoying. That's what a dickhead legendary is. You gotta get used to your hacksisms if you're going to be watching my channel. Alrighty, that's it. We're good. We're set, baby. It's time to just focus on items. Even though, really, we're about as good as I want to be in terms of our items. Get him! Haha, that's a lot of clicking to do that little amount of damage, but that's the meme projectile build. That's how it is, man. Not for the faint of heart, but if you're a seasoned player and you just want something stupid to occupy your brain space, this is a run to do that. Can we land the Facebook from here? No. Oh god, I hate this guy. Swap out there and get some alchemist action going. Also, please stop showing up, halfling girl. Please, I'm begging you. You're becoming a nuisance, okay? We don't need you right now. And then when you do need her, she's nowhere to be found. That's just how it is with the halfling. She secretly wants you dead. That's like, I'm holding strong to that theory. Fan theory. The halfling secretly wants you dead. Here's why. A new video coming out soon. Wait for it. None of this is what I want. Ooh, interesting. This is good damage. I could take it if I wanted to. Why did it have to be the stun legendary, though? Also, Bone of Infinite Bone is Mana Cycle? Ooh, actually, that's good. What do I get rid of? This? No, no. Please don't make me do it again. Please, I'm begging you. We would still have okay crit rate, but it would also just mean we apply poison less often. This has Mana Cycle on it, though. I can't get rid of it. If I'm going to take this, it's for the Mana Cycle. Maybe we don't need to Mana Cycle this run. which means this could go at that point. Like this is on the chopping block. I don't know, man. I am feeling like I don't want to ditch. Like, I don't know, man. I was looking forward to mana cycle knife, but it's feeling less and less likely that it's gonna happen. Also, I think I need to be right back. So I think I'm gonna skip this shop. Nothing good in it. We'll save our money. Take an item room actually, and then I'm gonna pause the recording here. So I will be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I had to eat some dinner. Got an icy too, baby. Living off ices. Just gonna say it for the record. I think ices are just the best way to consume beverages. Just had to put that out there. I love them so much. Just a little bit of a tangent. Back to the run on the meme projectile build here. Sadly, we didn't quite get the Warlock, so it's not quite as good as it could have been, but, you know, still good. As you can see, we're not really struggling for now. I can't remember if we went to the Act 4 shop yet or not. Hopefully, we didn't, because I still want to get a little bit stronger before we fight the adventurers, but I don't think we did, so we should be okay. This doesn't feel like Act 1 Part 2 things. Which, if you never knew, the acts are like separated into weird little parts. There's like, you know, pre-act shop, first shop that is, pre-act first shop, and then post-act first shop. And they're actually different. And you can only get certain maps before those points, or after those points. And then there's post the Adventurers Act, and then there's post the Adventurers Act shop act. And every single different area has like different maps you can go to. Oh yeah, no, we did go to the shop, didn't we? I remember now. We didn't buy anything. I went to the shop right before I ate my dinner. So this is pretty much our build before we fight the adventurers. I don't think we're going to struggle with the adventurer too much, depending on who it is. This is like one of those rare cases where I think if we got the mage, it would actually be good. Because we can very easily hit her, no matter where she is. Because both of our skulls can hit pretty decent range. So, for once, I'm actually kind of hoping for her. I don't want the warrior. As usual, he is just a nightmare. Everyone else, the rookie would be annoying because he's just fast. That's like the rookie's thing is... He just flies all over the place. He's a little hard to escape and predict, but certainly not the warrior. Certainly not the rookie. Everyone else, I'm completely fine with. We skipped that fountain, but we're gonna get a fountain here regardless. So didn't really miss out too much. Alrighty. Who's it gonna be? Be kind. Oh, okay, that's actually the best one. I didn't mention him because he's hardly worth mentioning. This is by far the easiest adventurer. He's fast, but he's very predictable. He has so little HP. It's like kind of insane how little HP he has. And like whenever he's not, like he has so much downtime in between when he's not attacking compared to the other adventurers. If anything, I would say the ninja needs a buff. He's too weak. Just every time you see him, you're so happy because it's like easy fight, easy life. Much easier than everyone else. Also, we got him trapped here with a face bug on him. He's gonna absolutely get obliterated. We might not be able to kill him before he ults. There we go. We actually did kill him before he ulted, so easy as pie. Spectre is dog shit at this point in the game. We don't want it. None of this is good, right? I can't imagine taking this. So let's just go on our merry way. Upgrade our alchemist, and now our run is at pretty much full power. Never got the King Dwarf, which is unfortunate. But this is definitely the meme projectile build. This is like what you want from it. This is like every item you could ask for, except for King Dwarf. I suppose we could use like Hunter's Boots as well. Hunter's Boots would be a pretty decent upgrade. Although the problem with Hunter's Boots is Mummy's Dash is really bad, so that's like the only downside. I really don't get why they made Mummy's dash so bad. It's shockingly bad. Like, even most people who don't recognize the differences between the dashes in the game can still tell that Mummy's dash is bad, just because it's like that abundantly clear. Also, I think we just picked up a weapon crate falling from the sky, maybe. I still can't tell if we're getting the glitch. I am pretty sure it's related to Fatal Sword. I'm almost certain. If I see Fatal Sword, I'll pick it up just to do some testing. It's a good poison item, but like, if we got it, I don't think we would actually be able to use it very effectively. Also, Fatal Sword can kind of be a bit of a projectile thingy. Like, it has like some interaction with that. I don't think we can skip these fights, so we're gonna move down here. And here's our chance to swap off of the Stun Flask, which I actually think I'm gonna do. I would much rather have like Arson. I think that would be better. Also, get obliterated, bro. See, the thing is, the Alchemist flasks in 1.5 aren't, well, why you take the Alchemist. You take the Alchemist for the Golem. The Golem is very good. That is, we can take this. Actually, I think that's better, actually. We'll take the Plague Flask, or the Pollutant Flask, which is, it sounds like it would be a poison flask, but it's not. It's actually a neutral flask that just deals damage. You get more charges with it too, which goes in line with our ability spam. So, yeah. I would say that's the best flask we could have gotten. I wasn't even really thinking about it. I would still say it's not a good flask under almost all circumstances. This is like the rare instance where I think I want it. Oh god, we also activated this bozo. We're gonna have to deal with this guy while we clear out these enemies. This is not gonna be fun. We could take a little bit of damage here if I'm not careful. Because he's invincible. We are slowly but surely making our way out of here. They broke the floor. That is a rare thing that happens if you're a little slow on the damage. Not that I don't think our run is actually bad on damage. I think that more had to do with that guy blocking a lot of our shots. Okay, now he's vulnerable, so kill him. Please die, thank you. We're gonna have to heal at this shop. Or get the halfling girl, which don't hold your breath. She never shows up when you need her, so I'm not expecting her to be here. I think that's no, that's an orb. Oh, it is an NPC, but it's not the one we're looking for. I thought maybe that was an orb pedestal for a moment, but nope. Shocking that we haven't seen him yet, the item NPC guy, but at least he's here now. Although I don't think we can make too good of use of him at this point. I can't imagine what I would get from him that would change the course of this run. Did we ever find the slime? That's an NPC we could still get that would be cool, is the slime NPC. Pretty much him and the halfling are the only ones I really want at this point. Please get out of my way. You can also activate enemies from up there, from down here, if you're not careful. Also, god damn you. Just die, please. Actually, you know what? Let's spam projectile here. Facebug, please! This is how slow going actually using the spam projectile is. It's so whack, but it's funny at least. Give me something that is not good, right? Because that's direct damage attached to your quintessence, which this quintessence doesn't do any actual damage, technically speaking. So it's kind of like the slime quint that we used that one time in that one video. We tested the circulet on that, and it did nothing. So much the same. It would work much the same here. So fuck it. We're leaving it. We're moving on with our merry little lives. Feeling good. We're still, you know, we're a little low on HP, but not at an alarming number. Our damage is just not that good, huh? This would be the perfect run for like Pot of Greed or the Ring or something like that. I would gladly take either of those. Also, keep giving me just keep giving me flamethrowers, man. I'll take all the flamethrowers. Also, I don't think we're getting the glitch. Normally, if we were getting the glitch by now, I would have noticed it. So I think we're good. Thank God, because that glitch is awful. Though I still have a chance to maybe show it off in this video if I can find the item I suspect is attached to the glitch, which would be Fatal Sword. But That's just a suspicion. It's not confirmed. I did submit a video for the devs to look at, though, just in case. And I included the items as well, so... Oh, there's Cretan Bull. One day he'll show up in a timely manner so we can actually use him. Not this video, but one day. None of this is good. One more. Oh, Sylphid Wings as well. I would love to use Sylphid... Oh, God, you gotta be joking. What is this? God damn it. Why is it always this fucking terrible food? Get rid of this food. It's so bad. I hate it. When would you ever use this? Also, sorry for slurping in your ear. That's the icy, whispering sweet nothings. Because it's almost gone. Big sad hours. But god damn it, that fucking food item. Now I'm actually a little worried. I have to actually be a little careful moving forward. I don't want to take damage unnecessarily here, or else the run could be in jeopardy. We have to get through this, the Joan fight with this amount of HP, plus any HP we pick up along the way. But I also have to play well not to lose that HP, so... Let's see if I can be good at the game. Like I'm supposed to be. Please stop throwing stuff at me. Thank you. Also, both of these skulls are not good at dealing with these pedestals. The way these pedestals work is actually low-key really annoying. I wish they were more counted as entities than they are. They're very, very annoying. A lot of the times you can't hit them with certain skulls very easily, such as these. Don't hit me. We're just about done, though. This is also a really good weapon for projectile spam, as you can see. Also, you can't hit me. I've got eagle eyes, okay? I can see everything. I'll be cleansing myself, thank you very much. This is probably the last room. I've kind of noticed like a pattern of if you get a lot of rooms before the shop in Act 4, this Act 4 Part 2 shop, there's only 2 doors after you get out. So let's see if that's true. Let's see if my in-game knowledge is going to pay off here. Let's try and... Oh, there she is! Okay, thank you, Halfling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now all you gotta do is give me a decent heal, okay? It's a two-pronged issue with the Halfling girl. So, she rarely shows up when you need her. And then when she does show up when you need her, she doesn't heal you in a good way. So let's see if we can actually get a good Halfling here. Let's see. You know, it's rare, but maybe we can. Also, the lag is absolutely insane right now. Thank God for the corrupted heart spreading this poison as efficiently as it was. Otherwise, that would have been a lot more annoying. All right, so let's see if she gives me a good heal. Typical Halfling girl. Typical fucking Halfling girl. Once again, I'll demonstrate in this video. You actually do not have to kill this statue. I have a theory why that is. I think these are considered traps. And if they start in a room when you enter it, like if you don't spawn them in when you walk forward. Also, that was the last room. My in-game knowledge is incredible. But once you walk forward, if one doesn't spawn and it's already there in the room, I think it counts as not having to kill it. And I think I actually... I'll explain it after we room transition. Excuse me, I was enjoying the rest of my icy. I think I actually came up with a reason why. There's a very specific challenge room in this game where there's a bunch of those things and you have to climb a tower and navigate your way past them. And the thing about the challenge rooms is you don't have to do them. Once you, like, they're there and you can do them, but you can also leave the room without doing them and still be able to escape. So I think to make that room possible, they had to make it to where if one of those starts in a room, you don't actually have to kill them. I think that's my guess. And I think it's a pretty good guess too, but I don't know. You can tell me if you have another good reason why that might be true. But it's very strange. Very weird little quirk of Skul the Hero Slayer that you normally wouldn't notice unless you're like me and you play this game like crazy. Also, we are taking a lot of damage here in this first phase of this fight. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Heirloom. Heirloom just probably saved me like 20 or so HP there. I fucking love Heirloom. Let's get the fuck out of here. Please stop. Please stop spawning the those freaking jerks that explode. There's one coming over there. I see him. So we have to deal with another one. Oh god, this is not good. We might lose our life. This is really bad. What is happening? What is that? Hello? I just noticed that. Okay, we swapped and avoided that damage. I really have to focus or else I would remark more on how stupid that that missile is over there. And we are through phase 1. But this is really bad. We are probably going to lose our life here. Though I think I can do the first hero on 1 life. I think I can. I believe. The dream is alive and real, okay? Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is a very scary attack with Mummy in particular, because his dash fucking sucks. So you're kind of at the mercy of whenever you're coming out of your dash animation when you're dodging those moves. We are actually doing a fairly good job, though I should knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself here. Okay, good. We had a very good pattern of those. Things are going well. I can still escape this with my life. As long as she cooperates. Okay, she is cooperating, actually. That's an excellent attack to get from her here. Oh, she's dead. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, the run's still very, very likely to win. Though we did just barely escape with our life. This could be a very important item. We never got mana cycle, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. Unfortunate. I did want mana cycle, but it never happened. This item is going to significantly increase our chances of winning, though. That's a lot of damage. And we do have a lot of money going into this shop, so we do have an opportunity to get a little bit stronger, though I do have to heal. And I have to be careful not to take stupid damage against these guys, too. This is a really weird run. It is the first poison run on the channel, but it's like a mixed damage poison run that is significantly below the threshold of damage percent I like to be at for easy first hero wins. Although I do think the poison's going to be doing a decent amount of work, so I'm not really that worried about it. Though maybe I should, excuse me, maybe I should be more worried about it than I am. We'll have to see. There's the explosive arrow. This is a part of the mean projectile build. It gives us like that little extra bit of oomph that we're looking for. The only problem is I don't know what I would get rid of. Also, we have so many projectiles that the cooldown, you really feel the cooldown because it's a 2-second cooldown in between explosions. This would give me, okay, it wouldn't give me misfortune too. I think I'll actually just refresh. Oh, there is the fatal sword. Very interesting. What would I get rid of to bring this along? Geez, I don't know. The run's so tight that I don't think I actually can afford anything. I'm definitely not getting rid of the scriptures. This is also pretty good. I'll just leave it there. This is our kit. We honestly are a little bit, to say the least, underpowered, but I think we're going to be okay. Also, I should have considered the heart of the aesthetic to get a full heal going into the first hero, but I think, like I said, I'm feeling pretty good. If I had gotten hit there, we might have actually lost our life. That's how, like, crazy that the amount of damage these things can do to you. It's actually ridiculous how much these guys can hurt you if you're not careful. What a weird, strange Skul the Hero Slayer run we've been on. Finally getting to show the beam projectile build off on the channel. Not quite in the way I would have liked to have, but enough to where I'm satisfied. No King Dwarf, but that's all fine and good. We do have, I mean, the flasks are also technically projectiles too, so at least I think they count as projectiles in the game's code. So I guess this is a little extra projectile we're bringing. Look at the poison. It's really not doing that much. It's doing 8. Though at a very rapid pace, so I think this run is all about rapid DPS over time, more than anything. What was this item over here? Ooh, I almost passed up a flamethrower moving into Act 4, moving into the first hero fight, which would have been a mistake. Alright, I gotta play out my mind a little bit here, but I am ready to do so. I'm ready to play out my mind off my gourd. We're gonna do it. I'm going to get this win. Just wait and see. It's gonna happen. Alrighty. We got a couple struggle runs under our belt, so I don't feel as guilty next video doing a Giga run, you know, where I just pile on damage like a fucking orangutan and go all in. Oh, he's stuck in the beam. That's excellent. Fucking absolutely. I don't know why. I don't think it's quite as bad as it used to be. But there used to be a lot of people who thought scriptures were bad. I think there's still people in the community who think it's worse than it is. But scriptures are actually really good, especially in 1.5 after they the condition of activating them got changed. Also, oh my god, that is terrifying to be the mummy and oh, he's stuck in the beam again. It's terrifying to be the mummy and have having anything to do with dashing, including this. We could end up taking some damage here. Thankfully, they avoided me, but doing anything that involves dashing to avoid damage and being the mummy is a mistake. The mummy's dash is, like I've been saying this whole video, really, 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 really bad. Also, goddamn heirloom just fucking saving all the HP, dude. If you underestimate heirloom, reconsider. It's so good. Oh! Okay, that was an example of having to dash as mummy being a really bad thing. But we got through the first phase with our second life. I feel really strong and good here about this victory. Stuck in the beam. Absolutely pile on the damage. Get him caught in a golem. Alright. We did quite a bit there. Let's see if we can get a... Facebook attached to him. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit here. I don't want to lose my life. Though, it's gonna... Yeah, we lost our life. I mean, I saw that coming. And we can easily lose from here if I'm not careful. I just need to play well. So I'm probably going to go into a little bit of concentration mode. I really don't want to lose. Okay, we're going to do a lot here. Stuck in the beam. All right. I went the wrong way. Take a face bug. Just hold that face bug for me, please, Mr. First Hero, if you wouldn't mind. Face bug's a pal. He's a friend. He's got your back. So, you know, don't be afraid. Embrace the face bug. Okay, he's stuck in the hell cage with me when it comes to the golem. It's not the other way around. I think I already made that joke before, but I'm making it again. You can't stop me. And he's dead. All right. So overall, good fight. I do have to avoid being grabbed a lot here, or else I could still lose. This is how you lose against phase 3 first heroes, if he grabs you over and over. It's happened almost on a run before, so gotta be careful, but I'm pretty confident we got the win. Face bug. The real win screen goal for this run is going to be capturing face bug in the victory screen. I almost won't even consider the run valid unless we do. He's hyper beaming. And I think that's a GG. We should be able to kill him really easily here. And yeah, he's dead. GG. What a run. How do I do this? I have to dash and then throw the face bug. I don't have a good way to do it. This is going to be hard. I'm going to give it my shot, but it's very likely not going to happen. We're too early. We're too early. No! What is that? Oh, it's like a dash apparition. Damn it, dude. We missed the face bug. I was way too early there. Oh, man. At least we got the dash apparition. But, like, that's a weak win screen, bro. Absolutely pathetic. Weak effort. Good run. Weak win screen. Though, obviously, the run was, like, underpowered. But that was by design. It's the meme projectile build. It's not meant to be overpowered. It's just meant to be fun. Try it yourself if you want, if you're experienced at the game and think you can win with any build, basically. It's kind of one of those builds where it's like, if you're good enough at the game where you like have a deep understanding of like how to survive the boss fights and you like know their patterns very intimately, you can play this build just fine. It's like a really stupid fun build. It would have been a lot stronger with the King Dwarf. Also, if we could have gotten the explosive arrow at a reasonable time. I do wish they would lower the cooldown on the explosive arrow to 1 second, because it's like, why are you guys so afraid of explosive arrow, but you're not afraid of gunpowder sword? Ugh. Hello? It's just, it makes no sense to me. The thing is like it being attached to a cooldown is just like strictly worse. I've maybe they think it's harder to get high critical percent than it actually is. I don't know. I wish I understood the game's headspace sometimes. Excuse me, my allergies are flaring up. I should probably end the video because of that. Sorry for that disgusting noise. I hope it didn't pick up in the mic. GG's, good run, very fun, interesting build. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a meme, but it is fun. Also, scriptures. Never underestimate the scriptures, please. I'm begging you. They're so good. They're very, very strong. And that's really all I have to say. So I will see you again in the next one. Don't know what we're going to do next time, but whatever it is, it'll be fun. So see you then.